Days of Our Lives spoilers, Steve's shocking decision to live in Hope's house, Kayla a little jealous and curious. On the other update, all Duel fans know that Hope Brady and Steve Johnson both were controlled by the microchips which Dr. Rolf implanted into their brain. As all Duel fans know that Steve and Hope connected together because they have the same experiences and memories. Both they became criminal by controlling the mind of the other. Steve had lost one of his eyes in the fight with Bo Brady, Hope's husband, by a knife. Steve helped Hope Brady get out of the DiMera house by telling Stefano DiMera that they were having an affair. Stefano believed it and let Steve and Hope leave. It's the time Steve saved Hope out of the important situation she met many years ago. When he returned to himself and got rid of Stefano's control, he himself decided to let Kayla, the woman he loved, be with Justin. Because he always felt guilt with all things he had done to Kayla when he was Stefano. Days of Our Lives spoilers say that Steve harmed John Black and Marlena when he was Stefano, so he did not ask them to give him a place to live. Of course, Jack Devereaux did not give him shelter and he did not ask him for that. In this situation, Hope offered Steve to come to her house, and Steve accepts because Hope was the only one whom Steve did not harm when he was controlled by Stefano. And Steve was the one whom Hope did not harm when she was Princess Gina von Amberg. Days of Our Lives spoilers say humorously that Steve's eye was stabbed by the tip of a stiletto heel. During the time Steve was in the hospital, Kayla was the one to take care of him. But when he was out of the hospital, he said to Kayla that he wanted to move to Hope's house to live. When Kayla learned that Steve will move to live in Hope's house, Kayla was a little jealous and shocked at Steve's decision, but she calmed down and thought that Hope had a very big house and no one was there because Hope's children were grown and had their own lives. This will be a good space for Steve to treat his wound. Although she thought that there was something in her heart, and was hard to describe her feelings. She thinks of Hope alone in a big house and Steve will come to live with her, then they have dinner together. She reminded herself that she shouldn't have asked these things. But she still kept thinking about Hope's house and imagining that Hope and Steve might be in the same room and event they might be on the same bed. She always has to fight her own curiosity. Days of Our Lives spoilers say that she will continue to talk to herself that Hope's large empty house is an ideal place and many spaces for Steve to have a quiet home alone and he will feel comfortable to treat his wound. How do the fans think about Kayla's feelings? We all think that she loved Steve so she does not want him to side others. Days of Our Lives spoilers update the latest and hottest news, more interesting and dramatic details for fans. Visit our channel more often and surely not to forget any news from Days.